Hey guys, what's going on? Week 4, ways to be wicked. What else is there to say? Starting off with a warm up, continuing on with the choreography and finishing off with a cool down. I can't remember if I set you guys a challenge last week. I really can't remember. If I did, let's forget about it this week and I'll maybe see about doing it later on. I hope you guys have been practicing, I hope you guys are staying safe, I hope you guys are staying as positive as you can during this time, especially with the really nice weather. I know it's really tempting to go out and see your mates and, you know, kind of be really sneaky about it, but please don't, please do make sure to stay safe, make sure that you're keeping social distancing in mind, and that you're remembering that although you might not catch it, you might be a carrier, so please do stay safe. That was a little PSA, unnecessarily made by me this morning. So warm up first and then we'll continue on with our routine. Let's do this. Okay, so feet apart and head up. And to your chest. Just in case you guys were wondering, that was Ed Sheeran's Shape of You, and it's the Latin remix. I personally like that more than the original now, but please remember guys, throughout this, drink your water, don't wait for me to tell you. If you need it, do it. And that's the same with taking a rest. If you need a rest, please take it. So, going back to ways to be wicked. I think we got to the end of the adjoining chorus. I think we got into the verse. I think we did get into the verse, so I need to do some rejigging with this because the original choreography with this, the two groups, remember that I spoke about at the start, the two groups were now in two lines and they were doing different choreography from each other, and it kind of linked in with one another. So give me two tiny ticks. Unfortunately, with my hour lessons that I used to have before lockdown, I would actually spend a lot of it choreographing whilst everybody was still getting changed, getting shoes on, whatever, or having a drink, having a stretch, having a breather. I would be kind of working out steps, going, okay, what do I do now, what do I do now? Obviously I don't have that time or that luxury just now, as my time has been cut in half. So whether you are in group 1 or group 2, going to do the same choreography, I think, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, you're going to go right first. So you've done you've done you're here, taking the crown, placed on your head to here. Going to the right first because your right foot is in the bevel at the front. You're rolling your shoulders back and keeping your hands in fists like this, so it's not so much a full roll like that, it's more just a kind of, so we were talking last week, I think, or the week before, about contractions, about doing all this kind of thing, you know, contracting over, doing this when we're doing that stretch. So instead of doing it forward and going away and shrinking away, you're kind of pulling into it more. So it's more of like you've got a string in your chest here, and you know, somebody's kind of pulling it forward. Now that's not you just doing that, it's not you leaning over like that. Really try and think about it like that. Try and think of it as it being a string in your chest and someone's just kind of pulling it. It's much easier if I just kind of do it that way, so you can probably see it more for the side. So it's there. You kind of seeing that subtle kind of difference rather than me just doing that. I can't do it wrong. that's how much this has been drummed into me. I can't actually do it wrong. So yeah. So you've done here and here. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's kind of pulling it forward. Keep your hands in fists for that bit. It's so much easier than trying to do something with your hands here because it's just too flowery. You want it to be quite aggressive. I don't know. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. From there. So 1, 2, 1, 2. You're then taking a wide stance, reaching up to probably just diagonal, just above your head, and pulling your hands into here, I think. Yeah. You're going, I'll do the hands first and then I'll do the feet, because the feet's the easier bit. Into here, take your hands out to here again, and you're kind of dabbing, but I don't like to call it dabbing. And here, and here. Yeah, it very much looks like a dab. I swear it's not a dab, because that's, I don't know, I don't do dabbing. It's here, here. Yeah? Your feet are going to stay where they are for that bit. And as you go here and into the dab, you invert your foot into here. So it's more of a jazz line sort of look. It's very fast. It looks better when it's fast, trust me. So you're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's sharp. Okay? Make sure that supporting foot is still bent and it's straight. Turn it out. Make sure your supporting foot's turned out so that it's not so much of a strain, because that looks like you're needing the loo. That's probably a bit better. Okay? I swear I'm feeling flies on you. It's going to, the heavens are going to break out in a minute. See if it ends up raining, don't laugh at me. Because I'll need to try and rescue everything and I'll probably forget to stop my camera. So you've done 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. From there you're going to let's do a couple more kind of Fosse jazz lines. So Bob Fosse, for those of you who might be studying dance, he's definitely somebody you need to be focusing on. Bob Fosse was a massive influence for jazz movement, and nearly every single jazz move you will find. So all of these sort of lines, even that, all your jazz force here and everything, ow my knee, all the contractions and stuff, all of this sort of thing, that's all Bob Fosse. Do some research and you'll see what I mean. Amazing work Bob Fosse does. Amazing work. There's a lot of videos that he's choreographed for, lots of movies that he's choreographed for, and just do it, please. Okay. So you've done here, here. You're gonna windmill your arms over to here. So So your palm is facing out to here. Think, yep. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 2, 3, sinking at 4. No, don't like that. Okay, wait a minute. Bear with me, bear with me. To here, over to, so you're from here, you lift up and sinking it again to here. Yeah, let's try that. 1, 2, 3, and no. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over, sink, up. So feet, hurt. Feet in a wide stance, hands above you but not super straight and up here. Just kind of out in front of you, and you're just gonna do another contraction and let your arms kind of curve in, and just let them kind of fall down. So you're over here, up, snap up, and then just let them go. Yeah? Might not feel interesting right now, but trust me, it'll be welcome. So we'll go through that again. I'm itching right now, man. See if things are biting me, and we'll be happy. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over, sink, out, down. Yeah? From there, you're like, See, as I says, I had kids all doing this, kind of coming forward, and I had one group going tucking in, so that the other group behind could then do their bit and still be seen from the back. So, apologies. Give me 2 minutes, sorry. Have a quick drink, have a seat, or go through the steps. More useful use of your time. Go through the steps. I think that's a lorry, not thunder. I hope. Oh yeah, it's just a van. It's fine. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over, sink, up, ba-da-da-da-dum. I could steal a Shh, I'm trying to teach you. Get a bit more technical, why not? If the majority of you are left-legged in kicking, I am not sorry, as most dance workshops I have been to, the choreography for higher kicks have been for left-leggers, whereas I am a right, so sorry. You are going, you've done snap up, contracting to here, taking your left knee and your right hand, I'm just going to sweep it over to here, over, you're then fan kicking your right leg. I cannot get it super high as I am stecky and I am older. So you've done sweep, that's too much of this, don't want that. Yeah, just kind of hit off your knee to here, then going to swing your right leg over but flex your foot. I know, awful. Normally I don't like flex feet, but when they're meant to be there, they look really quite cool. Of course, My umbrella is in the way, so I don't know how I managed to do this to even show you guys. As long as you're kicking, please remember that we're not bringing our body to our leg, we're bringing our leg to our body. I don't want to see any of this, because this is painful and awful. You want to be lifted up the entire time, even if your leg's here. Don't worry about it. Your leg does not need to be up here. If you can get it up here, fantastic. But if you can only get it to here, as long as the leg is straight and extended and it goes over fast. That's about as high as you're going to get from me. But I'll try to do it this way. Yeah. Flex foot. So you're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, over, sink, snap, down, swipe, over. Kick, down. 2 spins down to your downstage right hand corner, towards the right. Again, sorry left hand spinners. 2 spins down to your downstage, actually 1 spin. Excuse me. 1 spin. Down to your downstage right corner. So you've done over, over, down, 1, 2. That's just 1, 2. From there, on to the back here to show you. You've done your spin, you should end up with your right foot in front. From there, I don't know what this move is. If any of you do know the name of this, amazing. Please tell me in the videos that I'm going to get you guys to send in to me. From here, you're going to change your feet over. You're going to jump onto your left leg, and your right leg is going to swish out behind you. Doesn't need to be super high. Probably best if it isn't. It's just a kind of sweep. Kind of like how you do these ones at the start, but instead of doing a ronde-jean round, you're just going to, hopefully I'm not going to kick my hedge, all you're going to do is that. If anyone knows what that is, that would be amazing. And there we go, kicking my hedge. Again, doesn't need to be super low down, it can even just be a to here, as long as you're lifted up a bit to here. And again, it's fast. So you're going knee, leg, spin, out, to the back. Okay? Let me work out where that is in the music really quickly. Okay. Needs to be over there. Snap, down, over, leg, spin. Try and make it 2 spins. Let me try it with 2 spins. Hold on. This is why holding your centre is very important, because I have now just possibly pulled a muscle in my leg. Make it 2 spins. Make it 2 very fast jetties. So that's your 2 spins, down to your downstage right corner. And that sweeping move should be on the ding, on the E, because you're talking about treasure and you're like, E. I don't know what E is, but it is that. Ha! Okay, I will need to do a proper stretch after this. So that should be on the ting. A rite of passage that just doesn't get any better. Just want you to walk towards your upstage left corner to here, turn round and walk back into the centre, because it's going straight back into your demi-plie, 2 jetties, into the chorus. So I'll go through that again. Let me have a look at my time. Still doing okay. So I'll probably be able to do that through a few times with music and then have a cool down. Oh man. Right, I'll do it again without music. We'll do the verse with music, and we'll maybe try the chorus into the second verse, because the second verse is different than the first one, just slightly. And I might do the rest of the song with you guys. I'm not quite sure. I don't know yet. Need to see. So we'll just do the second verse really quickly, just without music. So ready, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Snap, over, sit, snap, and down, and knee, and leg. To spin, spin, ting, walk back, forward, into space. Hopefully you guys got that, because I'm still reeling from my sore leg. So let's try that to music. Just that wee section. Ready? Go. Two spins. Good. So what we'll do is we will try the chorus before that, into that, and we'll finish that there, and we'll do a cool down. We're just going to do it once, because I'm dying. I have been out here since goodness knows what time, and I am so sweaty and tired. Because I'm not going to do the chorus feel it, but please try and feel it as best you can. Remember, starting with our demi please. Good. And breathe. Right. Let's do that once more, and then we'll do a cool down, and then I'll chat to you a bit at the end. Let's do that once more. So glad they've got a makeup. Go. Good. That's taken us to 5 minutes to cool down. In definite need of a cool down, me. Let's do this one because it's my favourite tune. Well, it's one of my favourite tunes. Anyone else listen to Lady Gaga album yet? Face your feet apart and head up. It's coming down on me. Harder like misery. It's coming down Which one side? Which side? Which side?
Rain on me.
Left side? Shoulders? Parallel. I just want you to roll down and touch your toes if you can. Oh, I so need my bed. So thank you very much guys for taking part in another class today. Knowing that there's so many of you doing this, it absolutely baffles me, and I am so happy that I'm able to provide this sort of service for you guys, and it's super important that you stay safe and you do whatever you can to stay positive. So for next week, if you are not too embarrassed about it, can you film yourselves doing a small section of it? Doesn't need to be anything big or impressive, although if you do have like a massive studio and lights and like confetti and stuff, that would be super cool, and I'd be super jealous. But if you could film a small section of you guys doing that routine and send it in to us, I'd love to see what you guys are doing. You guys don't have to worry about what you're wearing or whatever else. Wear whatever's comfortable for you guys, because I know that like when you get into high school, things and it's not cool to be super vibrant and super weird like I was. So whatever's comfiest for you guys. If you don't want to film yourselves, don't worry about it. It's more just for me than for anything else. I just really like watching my students work, and it kills me having to do my classes this way, not being able to see you guys, not being able to talk to you and to interact with you and to banter with you as well. So if you could do that, that would be a super massive ray of sunshine for me. Because I'm getting the younger ones to do it, but it'd be really interesting to see you guys doing it, because I'm giving you guys much more technically difficult things. I'm giving you guys more terminology, I'm giving you guys more things to research, to kind of do a bit of looking up for and everything, and I'm giving you guys a much more difficult theme on top of that. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks or something, maybe next week, maybe after, I'm going to try and have a different theme routine for you, maybe something a bit more your age sort of thing. The only reason why I really gave you guys this routine is because it is technically difficult, but also it's one that I was already starting to teach, so it made my job a little bit easier. But please bear with me, I will have another routine ready for you at some point soon. Please bear with me. I know this might not be your cup of tea, but if you guys are enjoying it, thank you so much for still sticking with it. So as always, stay safe, please. Stay positive, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Really? I clicked the right button. My buttons never like me.